Hello, hello, hello everybody. So this video is going to be different. It is going to be a story time unless you completely ignored my title down there. But this story, I even have stuff drawn out so you can kind of get an idea. But I need to give you a little bit of the background so you can kind of understand and kind of set yourself into this story and understand the ridiculousness of it. So, I have lived in this apartment with my boyfriend for the past 2 years, okay? We live in a college type town, but it's right on the edge of where like really rich people live too. So it's like really, really nice, gorgeous, old like houses, like really beautiful old houses. Got character, you know? But anyway, I digress. So we've lived in this apartment for 2 years and we live on the first floor. Now where our apartment is located, the diagram comes out. Our apartment is in a L shape. This is my apartment right here. Right here is where the person in the front of the building lives. Now where their windows hit, it's like a normal window. The grass is down by where it should be and everything, but where our windows hit, because there's a hill, we literally have the garden and everything right at our windows, grass and everything. But also, one of the many doors, door, to get into the building, we just happen to have our window right next to one of those doors. And the parking lot is all back here. So when people park and they come in, usually through this door or this door. So, with that being said, we're very easily accessible to people if they get locked out and stuff. It can be pretty frustrating, actually. We're not here for you to use as your like extra spare key, but hey, sometimes you need to help people. Anyway, during the summer, first story, during the summer, I was having trouble sleeping. I have a lot of trouble sleeping. A lot of nights I'm up pretty late, like tonight, where I'm doing this. But I was up late, the lights were on, I'm watching TV. I can't remember what I was watching, some sort of movie. I might have even been watching South Park. I don't know, maybe even some YouTube. Who knows? But I'm sitting on the couch here, chilling out in my PJs, and just kind of hanging out doing my own thing. And we have our blinds usually cracked open during the day because I want my cat to be able to sit in the windowsill and be able to look out and see the world, talk to the animals, chitter chatter, whatever. Well, this particular night I forgot to close one of the blinds. I wasn't paying much attention. Usually I'm a lot better about that, but out of nowhere, in the middle of the summer, it's about, I don't know, maybe like 2:30, maybe almost 3 o'clock in the morning, I get this bang, 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 bang on my window where I had forgotten to close the blind. And I look over and of course I'm like jumped out of my skin because I'm an edgy person. I have anxiety. I will jump at anything. It's ridiculous. And I look out the window and what do I see? This chick is in her freaking underwear, panty and bra. That is it. She ain't wearing shoes. She ain't wearing a jacket. She's not having, nothing. Just her underwear. Just her underwear. And she's crying and she's obviously heavily intoxicated. And so, of course, I'm concerned. I'm like, what is going on? This is insane. And, shook off my initial, scared me kind of situation. And I'm like, okay, what's going on? And she's yelling, I was upstairs in the apartment above you. We live in the apartment above you. My boyfriend, blah, 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 blah. She was a mess. I couldn't really make out too much, but I kind of pieced together that maybe her and her boyfriend, my neighbor upstairs, who had just moved in maybe about a month or two before, got into a fight, and she ran off like drunk chicks do, not thinking, going, I'm gonna leave, whatever. You're gonna be upset because I'm leaving this argument, whatever. But she was, in her freaking underwear. And it's in the middle of the freaking night. She knocks on my door, so of course, I get up, go out my front door, go up the steps, and let her in that door, okay? And I go back into my apartment to mind my own damn business because I don't want none of that. That is absolutely insane. Like, how does that happen? How does that happen? You know, and then you, whatever. So that happened, okay? A few months go by and it's winter time now. It's cold and everything. And I, again, am having trouble falling asleep. So I'm up in my living room and I'm watching TV and I am in a very comfortable Totoro onesie, you know, because I'm an adult and I can wear them if I please. Be jealous. But anyway, I'm comfortable. I'm laid out on the couch now. I'm watching movies and all of a sudden, around 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, I hear bang, bang at my window. This time my blind had been closed, but because my light was on, somebody knew that I was up. And they came banging at my window, and I jumped. I jumped and I squealed. I mean, I can't even like replicate the sound that came out of my body. It was absolutely ridiculous. And I open the blind and the guy feels already bad. There's a guy standing at my window and he's feeling bad because he heard this absolutely insane noise that came out of my person and he felt like shook himself. I'm like, no, you don't get to be like, all right, you came to my door, my window at 3 o'clock in the morning, banging out of nowhere. I have a right to be scared, not you. But he's my neighbor that lives across the hall. Remember, my apartment, this is where he lives, in this apartment over here. I didn't quite section those things off because that mainly doesn't really matter, but he's in an apartment across from me. Anyway, so he said that he had gotten locked out of his apartment around 12 o'clock at night. He had been sitting in his car trying to stay warm until it got early enough and he could like catch people leaving to go to work and he can run himself in, right? And of course, I'm still trying to like catch my heart. It felt like heart palpitations. I'm sorry, I'm not saying that right. But I'm hoping you guys know what I mean. It's when your heart is an irregular heartbeat and it's like too fast and but that was happening and it's happened to me before, so I know that was physically what was going on. I'm not just exaggerating. So I'm trying to calm myself. I'm trying to relax, and I do recognize him after, you know, the initial shock and scare has worn off. And I'm like, okay, that's terrible. Let me let you in. So I go out my door. I go up the stairs to let him in. And then I realize I'm in my Totoro adult onesie. And this dude, who I barely talk to, but I do talk to once in a while, who lives across the hall. I mean, not really. I kind of avoid everybody if I can, but I will say hi, has now seen me in my adult onesie. Now, I'm not ashamed of my onesie, like I said, but now he's seen me in it. And like a couple months later, he was like, oh, I'm so sorry, when we ran into him. Like, me and Zach were going somewhere and we ran into him on the way out and he was like, I'm so sorry, I feel so bad, I know I scared you so much, I'm so sorry, blah 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 blah, I'm so sorry, whatever. I'm like, no big deal. What you were dealing with that night was bitter cold. That sucked. I am more than happy to let you in, but deep down I'm going, motherfuckers need to stop banging on my window, okay? I am not your personal freaking house key, all right? You need to get your shit together, get your stuff together, all right? So now, that happened in the wintertime. Now, a couple weeks ago, this final part of my story happened. And this kind of makes up for the annoying crud of being constantly having my window banged on. Because, like, that's really... I don't even open up the blinds half the time anymore, just during the day. And I make sure they're closed now. Like, it's so bad. I hate... Anyway, it's daytime. Blinds are open. I am sitting in the couch over here and I'm watching TV. My boyfriend is in the bedroom. He's watching some sports on the other TV. And out of the corner of my eye, I see walking up. I'm sitting at a chair right here. I see walking up the sidewalk this brown, like, furry blob of mass of something, right? So I do a double take. You know what I saw? Walking like it was nothing, walking like it was just a normal day and it was a normal thing to just be wearing what they were wearing. It looked like a brown adult onesie, but to tip it off, this person was wearing one of those rubber horse heads. Full on horse outfit, walking up into the apartment like nothing, okay? Nothing. I mean, I know I live in a college-like area, but like that's never happened. So I'm sitting here and I've got so many questions. Like, who are you? Okay? I know some of the people that walk in and out of this building. Okay, I'm here all day. I see people, all right? Not a lot gets past me. But who are you? Okay, are you male? Are you female? Does it matter if they're male or female? I don't know. But I needed to know why they were wearing that costume. And they had a key. They were able to let themselves in, so they obviously live here, or they know somebody who lives here and they were using a key. But to be wearing the full costume, walking up in the middle of the day, it was like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, maybe 3, and it was so many questions, people, and I'm sure you guys probably have some questions. I never got answers. I don't know who this person is. And it's not like I'm gonna go knocking on my neighbor's doors and like, hey, were you that person wearing the horse costume? Just, moseying up to the back door of the apartment building the other day? Cause like, are you, I don't know. I mean, is it a furry thing? Cause I know that that's out there. I have friends who are a part of it. That's their thing. Everybody's got their own thing. But you can't expect to walk up to the back door of an apartment in the middle of the day and I go running into the back room and I'm like, Zach, babe, you will not believe what I just saw. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Of course this person is already gone, and because I ran so quickly to the back because I wanted to tell my boyfriend about this, I didn't get to hear whether or not they went up the stairs or if they went, to one of the apartments that are right here on my level. So I still, so many questions. Even though all these things are pretty funny, I can look back at them and laugh. I suffer from generalized anxiety disorder and PTSD, a bunch of other stuff, but a lot of it is mistrust with people. I'm agoraphobic as well. So like having these people come to my window, especially in the middle of the night, and I'm alone, I'm up by myself because my boyfriend can sleep like a log, but I can't, and they banging on my door. First the chick in her freaking underwear who's trash out of her mind, who honestly now I look back at it, I mean, she could have been like a weird stalker or something, but I mean, and the neighbor upstairs, we've had him down here for basketball games and his girlfriend's been with him, and she does kind of look like the girl, but I'm not gonna bring it up because I don't want to embarrass her. And if it is her and she remembers it, she's not going to bring it up because who wants to remember a night like that? But still, I'm going to bring it up here. Oh man. Gotta love people, but at the same time, you just gotta hate them. It's so weird. So weird. Can't wait to move out. Not because of these people, because I have met some pretty nice people in this apartment building. But I just can't wait to get out of this place. Can't wait. So anyway, that's my story of all the weird stuff. Not all of it, but just 3 particular stories that have happened since me and my boyfriend moved here 2 years ago. Hope you guys will hit the like button, subscribe, and remember to hit that bell so that, if I post more videos and everything, you will be told about it. Come on, support. And I will be making videos as often as I can. Moving, like I said, right now we're packing and we're going to be moving out the end of this month. So I may not be able to post a lot in the coming weeks, but once we get into the new condo and we get everything settled and I get the office set up and everything so I can get better light, which because I finally will have natural lighting. I will have better lighting as this apartment is like a cave and there's no light that comes through those freaking windows. But anyway, I will be able to do much better quality videos and I look forward to being able to present those to you guys. Please, if you have any ideas, if you have any questions, if you have anything you want to add, comment below. If you would like to see anything in future videos, comment below. I would love to hear from you guys, okay? Bye, you guys. Later.